Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's Trader Desk and Signal. So, continuing from where we left off yesterday, we have this happens to be additional two trades that we added to our position coming from last 2 weeks. Anyway, so from these positions here, if you watch yesterday's analysis, you know the reason why we have these two positions. Number one, this level remains because of the uh, consolidation level that we have here and broken above this major high, but the entry is coming from daily anyway. It's coming from this level here. The entry is coming from this level here. So that's been that. And coming to 4 hour, we have this level, and this something is coming from daily order block. But nonetheless, if we check through it on 4 hour, we see that it is um it is a consolidation of 4 hour and a broken above it. Price closing above it makes the level valid, and we are expecting and anticipating that okay, price might come into the level in the future. But nonetheless, the order is there. And another thing we discuss about is this particular level here, which happens to be the inversion of what we are expecting from this particular level that we picked initially. See, we have this trade still going on, and we want to sell from this particular level into this our massive daily order block here. For what do we have? We can see that price invalidates the level, and like I said yesterday, that okay, if price invalidates the level and close above it, then automatically we can be expecting price reducing the level as what as um as a support level to buy from. And on 15 minutes, like the instruction I gave yesterday, that forever make this level to be closed above, then automatically we should be buying the level. So immediately it finished creating this internal structure on 4 hour here. Immediately it finished creating the internal structure, and on 50 minutes, if we check through it very well, we see it here. So immediately it finished creating it, then that was when I joined the buy. But nonetheless, the internal structure is still remaining there. But we can see that on daily, we are creating another internal structure, and price can just continue to move from that direction. And the instruction I gave from this level was if price close above this level, then we should join, of which I did yesterday. So I believe you too, if you watch yesterday's video, should be able to capitalize on that. So going, this level still remain. This happens to be our trade continuing. So continue from this level, then that still remain our trade. So we have how many trade in the market? We have this sell being taken out, and this sell is still valid, but it's becoming the area of struggle for price. This level supposed to be area of struggle where we are expecting or thinking that it's going to cause some kind of retracement into this particular level here. But what do we have? We can see that the level is just price is just using the place to create an internal structure for daily. So on 4 hour, as you can see, we have this level that we are planning to do what? To sell from initially. Even though our order still remain intact there, still left my order there. And this particular level still remain. But we are within this trade and we are within the buy that we are from here. So we have two trades that is going our way now. And at the same time, this particular level happens to be the top trade that we are in. This one was invalidated yesterday. And this, from the reaction we are having from the level, shows anything can happen. So, and that's one of my mantra. Anything can happen in the market. So, regardless, price can just continue to move like this and run into this level and send price lower. Anything can happen. So, that's the reason why we must put our positions in place just to take advantage of whatever happened. And mind you, our target with 1 to 3 is just 3 out of 10. We win 3 out of 10, or from with our 1 to 3, then automatically we end up with 20% gain. And with 1 to 5, we just need to win two. So there is no much difference there. So 1 to 3 seems to come often, then easily, without waiting much in the market or causing us any trouble, or what is it called? And mind you, one thing we have to bear in mind is it's not how far the market moves. It is how consistent we are able to take something out of the market. So that being said, we are good with 1 to 3 at least for now, because we are dealing with higher time frame now. We are dealing with higher time frame. So if we are dealing with higher time frame, then automatically we know that we have to be very, very careful and know how to maneuver ourselves, because it takes time and for us to kind of something, but it's very, very it's something that we can easily, put a big money on, and at the same time capitalize on it and move forward from that. So from what we have from within this level now, with what daily is creating, we can now see we can try to position ourselves even more in the buy. So that's what we just need to do. These two levels remain. And if anything happens from this level, if this level just send price into these levels here, then these levels might be taken out. But I believe this internal structure is strong enough should be enough to hold the price from whatever is happening from this level. And yesterday evening, I picked some trade, and this happens to be the trade because of the internal structure we are creating. And mind you, we are reacting from this level on 4 hour, this particular level here. Let's pick it from 4 hour, and capitalizing on whatever is happening from the level, we can easily say that, okay, we're picking for that level, and finding ourselves within the level, it creates some kind of, you know this something, the liquidity above this I was taken, and we can see it creating a shift, closing below it, then automatically believing that, okay, price can just continue to do what, to move, to come lower, and picking from this level happens to be at least 14.3 pips for our, what is it called, from our from our buy, from our sell. So I sold from the level, and at the same time, daily price close above it. Then, we are expecting that resistance level is going to turn support. But nonetheless, the two trades were taken out. So, which is an indication that uh, we are entering a consolidative path from that level. So two levels has been established for us. This particular level has been established as our ranging something. So this leg from here to here now happens to be our daily rate that is going to determine whether price is just going to sell, or whether price is going to buy. So don't forget, we are within the level that we pick on 4 hour, and 4 hour level that we are anticipating that price can sell from, which happens to be this level here. So anything can happen from the level, and we've got to be very, very careful with the way we trade within that level. So checking out the level very well daily, you can see I line perfectly with this candle here. But from what we have here, for price to close within this level on daily, then we can be anticipating some kind of higher movement more, creating this internal structure. We can be anticipating some higher price movements into the highs. But nonetheless, on 4 hour, we can also see, but this is the candle that all these candles have as internal. All these ones are internal bar to this particular candle here. So we can just easily pick this candle as our candle of what is it called? So we'll be anticipating some kind of movement above that particular level. And as you can see, we have this level here, which happens to be ranging triangular something. then what we'll be expecting from this particular level is either price breaking above it or breaking below it, and that's going to be our something. Okay, background I just still want to reduce the city. This one, so I don't want it to be that much. So so we have this level here. So we have this particular something. This is the ranging level that we have in between this level that we picked on 4 hour. So we'll be anticipating price closing above whichever of the level. So whichever level price close is going to determine whether we're going to continue to buy or we're just going to continue. Maybe we're just going to find an opportunity to sell in this market. So I guess that would be our something at least for today. So what we are expecting from this particular level is is either buy or sell. But if we check fully on one on daily, we see that we will be leaning toward more buy in the market. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to kind of my network is somehow, or I believe maybe it's something will still capture my maybe it's still going to capture my what is it called? Capture my voice. What we're going to do basically is to wait for this level to close above. Mind you, anything can happen in the market, and we have to be very, very careful with the way we take our trades. So if that being the case, then we can automatically say that we'll be expecting. I don't understand why the network is. So we'll be expecting either closure. Before we can join the buy anyway, we'll be anticipating closure above our triangular something here. So uh, sorry, I it was the code that I entered that just flunked my network. So I keep receiving some disturbing calls. Okay, nonetheless, we have what is it called? Because I connected my phone for my Wi-Fi event. So now this is the level we are anticipating a closure above. Immediately, wherever make us to close above this level, then automatically we know that's okay. We are expecting some kind of so let's establish the levels. So we'll be anticipating a closure above that leg and either these two legs. So this is the levels that we'll be anticipating. If we close above this level, then automatically here we're going to be buying from this mitigation block that will be created from this level here. And even if we close below this low, wherever make us to close even below this low is an indication that or we just give it a benefit of that for this low to be closed because the liquidity below this low might be raided and this happens to be our just imagine this happens to be our Asian range. So these two levels happens to be our Asian range. I just check fully. If we remove we shift this one back or even if we hide this level. So which side where any side of the something that is closed above, either the Asian high or Asian low, whichever level it's closed above is going to determine where the side we're going to be deciding. Either we're going to continue with the buy or we're going to sell. And don't forget, we are within this 4 hour level, and that's the reason why we're experiencing this struggle that we are having. So anything can happen from within the level, price can just continue to buy and transcend this 4 hour level we are in, or we can sell first for market to gather momentum to penetrate this high. But from what we are experiencing on daily, we can see that it's likely that price is creating an internal structure. So if we check on weekly, we can see that price continue to move into the high. The momentum that is using to charge into the highs, even though we are within this, what is it called? This rejection block. And you can see last week, this consolidation create another candle that is serving as a proportion block for that level. So as proportion block, but then if we look through what we can just do, try and see where the something is coming from. It's reacting from this internal structure, I mean this other block, weekly other block into the highs. Then this imbalance, I mean the fair value gap we created here might have enough power to transcend above this high. But we'll be on the lookout. But nonetheless, just going to follow through on our lower time frame. And we check on monthly, you can see what is being quoted from within the level. And as you can see, the internal structure might be strong enough, and this level that I created might go ahead and take out this high. Anything can happen. Let's just stick with our 4 hour something, anticipating either this level being transcended above or it's just sent price lower. So whichever way, 15 minutes triangular something that has been created is going to determine either we close above this high or we close above this low. Whichever direction is being closed below or above is the direction we're going to be following for the day. Mind you, I said close, break, and close. Not that is going to tap the liquidity below the low might be taken before the highs being continued. So anything can happen from within that level. So we've got to be very, very careful the way we follow through. So I guess that will be all. I don't expect the video to be this long, but because of the network fluctuations and the costs that are coming, so it's kind of delayed the video so much. So I guess that will be all. Thank you very much. Have a lovely and a profitable day. Thank you.